after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Patrick going to change the play. First carry here for Ken Walker. And that to the 30. It'll be second down. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Hold in here, Caldwell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now here's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 46 yards. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Now Mahomes. It's completed to Caldwell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He completes this to Walker. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Ken Walker, 33 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Bunker on for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Chiefs 14, Bengals 7.
after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And the Bengals first down.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cincinnati.
Now Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And McPherson on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with, 35 seconds until the break. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14.
Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That last catch winds up costing him 3, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd and 13. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And the Chiefs are going to get him. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. On the return, it's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 20.
at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. He's across midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14. Harrison Butker and a kickoff.
Butker now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
This is 2nd and 8. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Burrow looking to pass. Open man is Yoshivas. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Right back to Brown. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
Now back to throw. And this one too low.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again on second down. Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Bengals.
They go play action with Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. How did he stay on his feet? And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the